Actually good to go. All right. It looks like it's actually around, and we are into the action, ladies and gentlemen. First game here at Fisher Playground 1, and it's going to be PR. The young superstar stepping up, takes down Friend, and we've got a 4-on-4 to kick things off, and it's a quick explosion towards middle. Smoke down towards the pit itself, and Sus be wrapping around towards that arch. Deeps a ding towards ZTR, and this is looking very good for Wildcard.
Yeah, just one player inside, and Resin doesn't even get an opportunity. Sonic will take him down instead. It's a really quick execute. Bomb going to be planted. There is a grenade around the corner, and it does enormous damage to Sonic. He doesn't have any armor there, but he's still alive. And this retake, you mentioned it early on. They don't have a defuse kit on this CT side, so they're under a little bit of pressure already to try and find some of these early kills, and it is going the wrong way already. JBA is going to get one, and Sus will pick up CTR, so it's just Kersey left, and with the dualies and a little bit of armor here, might be better to back away from this one. So I think timing alone, there was the early 3-man stack for GamerLegion on the B-bomb side, and Wildcard said, let's just go middle really quick, and they won't be able to rotate in time.
Lovely work. Aggressive pistol. Hack mentality up towards middle, wrapping the A-bomb site.
Slow start. It can still turn around. I don't think they have to full-on panic yet, but this is a huge change of pace now. They've been playing so slow into the late stages of the round, and now instead, they're back early on. 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock, and they are looking to wrap this A-bomb site. One kill here, and this whole defense falls, and in that pit, a lot of problems. But actually, CTR comes in. They've been flanked. They slowed it down so much that instead it just bursts him down. Sonic gets blown up by CTR. That's one MP9 with a triple kill.
Oh no, they're still going to give the round up though, by the looks of things. They had a huge lead there. It was a 5-on-3 advantage. ZTR getting so much work done. The MP9 now upgraded to the M4, but it's a 2 versus 2, and with a minute left on the clock, you might even favor Wildcard at this stage. Bear in mind that the bomb's down in an awkward spot, but do they dare jiggle for information? They get a lot more than they bargained for there. Looking to grab the bomb. Molotov at his feet as well. Flashbang comes round. 1 versus 1. PR. The young gun. And now the clutch begins. It's going to be a difficult one here. Knowing that he's made his way all the way towards B. Smoke down as well. Do you anticipate him to go for the plant? He's sitting behind the smoke. Time will tell. He's gone for the plant here. And this is a huge advantage. What a play this could be from JBA.
Yeah, and he actually reveals that he's coming from there. He might have had to have done that anyway, but the element of surprise certainly gone. And that Molotov he actually wanted to use now anyway for JBA, so really powerful position, right? If he wins this clutch, it's Wildcard on top. Oh, what a great timing it is as well. Wildcard with 6 in a row and recovering that. That's a switch. It's not uncommon in modern-day Counter-Strike that we actually do see teams kind of fail rounds like these to the odd MP9 or the 5.7. I feel like so far Wildcard have done a great job. I would say that, Towson. What a ridiculous shot. Takes down Susp at the start. He must have been airborne, surely, but HUD didn't seem to show that. Kersey fallen back into an interesting position here.
Oh, here we go.
Good timing. Yeah, he surely has this kill almost for free. Bit of a slip-up, but he'll get it eventually. JBA gets one in return. It's still not over. They can still find a way to win this one. Wildcard, they're a man down, though, and the pressure is kind of on.
It's the shotgun on the first oranges here, in-game leader, rotating over through spawn. If he can just get one of the Mag 7 and drop off, that's all he needs, and the round should be done. He knows it as well. Doesn't need to overcommit to this. One pump from the Mag 7 is all he needs. Doesn't work out for him, unfortunate. And that probably is round, because you can see Kersey with the AWP, Res in that 5-7. You need to hold on to the AWP. He's giving it a look in. I hope he doesn't commit too much to this. One overextension could cost him a lot. He wants that first kill, but no one's going to give it to him. Back he goes, and 7-0 is found, Anders.
It's so tough, isn't it, as well? You know, your first game in an environment like this one, and then, you know, your whole team can't really make it. It's obviously not down to Kersey at the moment, but it's the feeling has got to be, oh man, I just want to find a kill or two, and then at least it starts to feel like I'm doing something right here. It's about to be 7-0 now. Henry, did you expect this? I mean, I didn't even ask you, but
I can't say I expected this. No, it's Wildcard. What I will say is, like, it's going to be a very difficult team to prepare. Like, you're on the back of Friend. And it is going to be a B execution. As you can see, they've done so well. There's still 4 TT players over towards that side of the map. And now they've realized Towson needs multiple kills here. Done very well. Delivers on his promise. Can he get 3? Not quite, but good damage. Peeping with the lurk as well. And now another advantage for GamerLegion. This one they have to convert, Anders.
Yeah, this is some of the best stuff that we've seen yet. And it's Towson in an unlikely position. It's going to be Rez to get the headshot on Peeping as well. And Friend 1 versus 3. If he clutches this one, I can't imagine the level of heartbreak on the GamerLegion side. Odds are not with him at the moment. He's going to try and be a bit aggressive. I love that. Gets the headshot on the Kirsty. Spins around, and the spray down is in. 3 headshots, Henry, for the clutch.
That's unbelievable.
Just powering through this opening half here. How do you recover this one? Great flash to go through. Sus, I don't know if he saw him, but they maybe could have had an opportunity to chase down the player. A grenade around the corner. They want to re-engage. It's almost being pre-fired. Not a bad idea for Sus. He could have had that kill, but they won't be able to chase it down. A friendly flashbang to stop peeping, and Wildcard ran down early on. A bit of success here for GamerLegion, although it's going to take a lot more than that to actually turn this ship around.
Another advantage. Another opportunity to post their first round. They are currently 8-0 down on the opening game here at Fisher Playground 1 CS tournament. And we're getting ready for a bit of a mid-play by looks of things here. You can smoke towards the library and the arch from this position. There's a good pop flash you can do as well. So you just get dropped 1 smoke, and those are the 2 deployed right now. So towards arch, library, flash comes up. Huge miss from Kersey. Don't love to see that. Pretty standard shot. Doesn't connect. Thankfully, PR is there to pick up the pieces. They've got a 5-on-3 once again, Anders. Got to start converting these now. Extinguishing the utility, and we are going to see surely a round in the bag now. Yes, there we go. It's done. First round on the board.
Really rough at the start over here. Kersey finally finding a kill. That's good news. See if he can do more. He's aggressive with the ult this time, and he lights them up. Is that
more
3
like
for
it.
1 shot?
That's more like it. Yeah, it was. I think you're right. So that's converted as well to another 5-on-3. Starting to wake up here. If they can somehow pull off 8-4, get 4 on their CD side.
It's doable.
Trust me, it's still, and ML12 certainly doable. Done, but not dusted. We are going to see HE popping the smoke towards Arch, and now Rez, yet to really say his name. He does manage to find one through the smoke. It's going to be JBA going down. This is more like it. They're looking sharper out there. Kersey trying to get more of the action here, but might actually cost them quite a lot. We'll see. Peeping has the opportunity to clutch here. Molotov will guarantee the plant.
Well, you know, if nothing else, that was a pretty exciting showing for Peeping there, which is someone that I haven't really seen play in official games just yet. I've heard a lot of talk about him from Dustin. It's been proselytizing about him. There's one more kill to take down Rez. Now, he is under a lot of pressure here, but honestly, if he could just duck 1 shot here, maybe there's an opportunity. He does miss it, and they are straight on top of him. CTR will take him down, and GamerLegion win another round, but this is more expensive than it needed to be. He was just alone against 4 people.
Towards the apartments here, it's going to be Wildcard. Their money will be rather limited if they win this one. They've still got like 2K on most players, but loss bonus not really established just yet. So GamerLegion desperately need this one. Kersey finally getting some the action as well. It's going to be ZTR caught off guard, but not going to be alive. Smoke's coming in, and wow, that's great spray from Sonic. Takes down Rez. Pressure on towards that A side, but there is another player lying in way on the side. ZTR might be overlooked here.
Great work from CTR, though. A couple of kills in the back, and suddenly it is a 2 versus 2. That early grenade as well on Wildcard really did a lot of damage, but now they're in a position to maybe win this round. Deep incendiary into the corner. Is it actually going to spread? I think he somehow managed to jump out of there. Yeah, friend. He's escaped, and now the counter utility is coming in. That's keeping the CTs back quite a bit. Townsend, he's almost burning alive in this one. He does get the kill, Kersey. Somehow, someway. And now it's the 1 versus 1. Sus going to try and run into the corner and just go straight for the defuse. He does have the kit as well. Is he going to swing wide enough? There's only 1 second left on the defuse, and Sus, he is late to the party. GamerLegion, they pick up another round.
A massive amount of impact so far. We'll see if Kersey, oh my goodness, the grenades have a lot to say. Lucky to get away with his life, though. We are going to see some exchange shots, but Kersey down to what? Just 8 points of health. Friend and Peeping taking brunt of the damage as well. Oh, nice timing from PR.
Yeah, that's going to be frustrating for JBA. Rez, no idea that someone was walking through that smoke. It's a really nice move here, but the spray down, it could have been magnificent. CTR, though, only with the 1, and Friend, actually, nice 180 for him to spin around and get that kill. Now, they know that there's another player over there. They know the PR is somewhere in the hallways, so they're not going to get surprised by any moves out there. But a 3-on-3, the bomb about to go down here. Everything about this is shaping up very nicely for Wildcard to get 1 more round in the first half. Like, they don't really need more rounds at the moment, but I guess they'll take it. They have another Molotov as well on Sonic, and they got Friend on that AWP. So a very tough retake ahead of GamerLegion. They absolutely do need this fourth round on the other hand. So it's all on the line right here for this newly minted roster. The bomb ticking away. They do have kits on the line, so maybe there is a chance for a retake here. Susp in the pit, trying to hold the line, and he'll get a couple of kills. Sonic with the headshot on Townsend at the end. It is 9 for Wildcard to end the half with.
It was looking like a 12-0 at one point, so the fact they get 3, I'm okay with that. This is certainly not done. MR12, blink and you miss it. These advantages can...
Kind of low when you're on that CT side, so you might as well try and see if you can just win the fight right away. Some utility, actually quite a bit of utility on the GamerLegion side. Double smoke, the Molotov, and a couple of flashes as well. Looks like they want to at least test the middle of the map here, and there's a big crossfire setup, so the whole fight right now looks like it's going to be happening with the 2 dualies on the CT side. Flash comes out, but Friend is already dead by the time it's in the air, and Townsend, that is as clean as you could possibly want here. GamerLegion, they've opened it up, and I don't know if there's anything really Wildcard can do about it.
I think you might be right there. Lovely little pounce, and we said the pistol was important. They haven't won it just yet, but it looks like a done deal to me. Bomb planted, 2 versus 4. Sonic and Susp on the retake. They'll definitely go fishing and see what's available to them, but not much. Just trying to get some exits, $300 per kill here, and that's pretty much all they can hope for. Sonic has no Kevlar, so he's got nothing to save. He might as well stick around, see what he can do. If he can just find 1 kill, that would be helpful, considering he has $0 right now.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
Denied even that. You're right, though. For Susp, all right, he's actually going to be making a little bit more money here. Could try and deny them even another one as they do exit, but that's not going to happen. The last fight of the round has already been had, and it's GamerLegion with the pistol here on the second half. 4-9. I mean, you already said it. It could be enough, and I think that you're going to have the advantage, but we want to try and be there at the front, and they are definitely boosting over the half wall over there, so yeah, they are hoping to get something done. Some deep grenades as well, and yeah, the crisp through could have been working out, but unfortunately, there is no one to receive on the other side. I do like the attempt. I actually think it's really nice, but obviously they hear the FAMAS gunfire, so now they have a pretty good read on what's happening. Friend is dead as well. It's a GamerLegion. They should be in a prime position to pick up another round, and you know what, at 9-5, I mean, it's suddenly looking pretty doable.
Certainly is. Molotov down towards shorts. PR in a nice position towards the end of apartments here. Gets intel on a player. But Susp will best him in the duels, so they've actually gone for one of those gamble stacks we've talked about in the first half. So all 4 players for Wildcard over towards A, and detecting Friend over toward that side of the map. They saw the FAMAS there as well. They know the firepower's towards A. They're going to try and pounce in towards B. Quick execution. Smokes down, bullets exchange. It will be Susp doing minimal damage, a little bit more towards ZTR there, and a quick flank from Sonic. So, the thing is, well, that Molotov is just perfect. The flank is now completely shut down, but Susp continuing to find more and more damage. A bomb not planted just yet. Can he find him through the smoke? Not quite. They have the man advantage, and even more so now, this could be an absolute disaster if Towson can't hold on. Peeping, continuing to find frag after frag with the FAMAS Sanders, and ZTR will need the clutch of a lifetime now.
He's inside of the smoke, just waiting it out. I mean, obviously, they're going to have a kit on the other side, but it doesn't matter. What a fantastic retake coming through. I love the boost on the other side to try and take that fight against Kersey, and for Wildcard, this is more than you could have dreamt of. You're right, they gambled stacked the A-bomb site, and all they had was one guy rotating.
You go down to the bottom with the barrel loss bonus. If you win the pistol, lose that second round, you'd only have 1,400. They're actually quite lucky they got the bomb planted. And Sonic, there's no luck there. That's pure skill, forcing the fight out of Towson, and he will be getting an opening kill. They would love to disengage at this point. Don't need to give too much away. Just firing off some shots through the smoke to make sure that they can force him back in towards middle, which is exactly what's happened here. And you can see this is what they've gone for, a passive crossfire setup, Anders. No real reason to take these duels towards the top of middle. Let them have basic mid control. You know they're working with pistols here. They won't have the utility to really do much with the control. Peeping, as soon as he gets information towards long, he'll just drop that incendiary and then call for the rotations. Lovely incendiary as well. Good timing. Isolates one of these duels, and Reds, again, I don't think people need to repeat this again, but he's gone for it. The flashbang from Friend helps him out, and we get ourselves a lovely situation for Wildcard here. Looking to close this game out. It will be 11-4, and we'll see whether there's anything left to be said for GamerLegion. Time is running out. They're smoked off. Good spam, but not quite enough to get the kill.
Yeah, it's desperate times, isn't it? They probably needed a kill through a smoke right there to try and get it back here. Sonic in CT spawn, big off angle, hard to try and peek that one. They will get the refrag from CTR, so at least that is something to work with, but only 20 seconds left. And again, it's a big off angle right now. You're not expecting it. CTR finds himself alone versus 3 and shot in the back. Really quick kill there from Susp. I mean, you can't really...
Actually.
Some classic karma coming back to haunt them. Yeah, good work from Susp, though.
Yeah. Happy with that. GamerLegion 1 round away from giving up Inferno. It is their opponent's pick, but definitely had GamerLegion as the favorites coming into this one. It's the first map of the tournament, but still, no one really popping off. Their in-game leader, ZTR, is currently top fragging. Like, where's PR, the boy wonder? Where's new signing Kersey? We've had a couple of impressive moments from Towson when he got the double spray down through smoke and banana, but should be map point here. Time ticking away as we get to the 1 minute mark. Trying to get some basic control here of the apps. They're going to go for an apps pop, Anders. They're going to try and flash over from middle. JBA, though, looks like he's ready and waiting for this sort of maneuver, though. Playing anti-flash right now. Friend will have incendiary down towards short. They've smoked off the apartments as well. Very defensive crossfire setup. Towson will find Susk in response, and this is looking a little bit uncomfortable now, but well played from JBA, actually striking at the perfect time with the incendiary deployed, and nothing Towson can do. 12 points of health, no bomb.
I really like those out spots, but like you mentioned, they were just playing in such good positions to not really get surprised by anything. So good call out of Wildcard. I mean, their Inferno is looking really good at the moment. I mean, you almost wonder if it's too good for a new roster in the sense that it might end up getting banned against them for the rest of the tournament if they win it this cleanly. A lot of other teams might say, "Oh well, never mind. Let's just try and test them somewhere else." Towson, he's down there having a little bit of a picnic. Outside kind of breakfast, Henry, out from him so far. And I was actually a little bit worried as well for someone like Susp, right? Because he is losing the other Swedish player on the team in FISSURE, right? And you said probably the best player. And I think they did have a bit of a dynamic. So far he's playing on fine, representing Sweden in a big way. Yeah, what a debut game for Wildcard. I'm really blown away.
It looks like we are done here. The opening kill suggests it's curtains for Inferno. The grenade doesn't help out Rez's case whatsoever. The swing from Sonic forces him in towards B, and Susp just needs 1 kill here. He is alone, surprisingly.
Yeah, right.
And he just gets, okay, as long as it gets 1, the round should be fine.
Yeah, good work. Doesn't get too overpowered in this one, and CTR, just as the smoke was blown open or fading there, ends up going down. So Kersey, he tries to fake it once. He's not really sure if they're going to be going straight through. I don't know if there's a right or a wrong way to play this one. The flash will absolutely take him down. So a bit of a spa day for him in the fountain at the end as they lose the map, Henry. Wildcard, its own map pick, but a fantastic start.
What a debut. We can't take too much away from this. The races here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Second map of our first game of the tournament. It's going to be Rez to be challenged first here. Great flashbang. And still, Friend gets a kill. That's wild.
Yeah, he should have been dead with nothing. Absolutely. Long fight here. Kersey really wanted that headshot, but the P250 is the perfect weapon for it now. In the meantime, at the B-bomb site, they are trying to attack into it, and Kersey just unable to find the shots. He had plenty of opportunities there, but just never really connected. Wildcard in a prime position to pick up the early win here in the first round of the second map. Peeping is going to be taking down Rez. The bomb has not been planted yet, which we often say is half the battle on this one. At least you can buy some more in the second round, but it's not going to be happening. GamerLegion end up losing that one. Just
smokes off the right-hand side of it, so we'll see what they've got up their sleeve here.
Okay, I kind of like it. This actually could be a pretty good sandwich towards the A side. They will take down Peeping at the start. It leaves one player to try and defend. Susky knows he's in trouble. Fantastic work, though. Picks up a couple of headshots, and the backup is almost there. Friend trying to burst through that smoke and get a little bit of help out there. CTR going down, and it's still Sus doing work. He's found another kill to make it a triple. The bomb is still not planted here, and now the backup is there. That bomb is in CT spawn, so at least they have it in control. But look at the health that's left here. GamerLegion.
Rez is going. He's out.
Yeah, he's running for it, but I mean, there's still so much fight left here. Maybe if PR can surprise Susp and sneak in a kill, but no, it's going to go the other way. We're talking about a quad kill in this round for the Swede that carried them into victory on the Wildcard side on the first map, Inferno. Now he's doing it again here. Rez alone with the bomb planted, and they are coming for him. The incoming ace potentially for Susp if he can clear the corner here. Tech9, and he can't quite do it. Rez will take him down, but all of the work is still ahead of him.
Well, it's a fake defuse attempt, but still Rez brings it down to 1 versus 1. Oh, he was doing so well If he gets in cover there, it makes the round so difficult, so uncomfortable for the remaining CT. They get the bomb planted and they get 4 kills. They'll probably be buying up again in the following round here.
Right. They're in a really, really good position here, GamerLegion. I think pretty much one opening kill, and they should be good to go. Sonic already Molotov'd out from this position. He's going to see that they're down there, but I don't think they can hold them back at the moment. A lot of damage on the JBA, a lot of damage in return there onto CTR, but ultimately, they've pretty much found the openings that they need, and there's still 30 seconds on the clock. They're going to re-smoke this right-hand side. Nice one, timing on the shot from Friend, but ultimately the bomb not getting planted. Towson ends up going down. The Polish AWPer here, bringing it back.
No
and
way.
Actually gets the headshot onto Res as well. How has it slipped out of their hands? It's finally Curse City go down last, but unbelievable return here. It's
0.
Friend.
Another dream start for Wildcard. Sonic in-game leader. Friend, the new sniper, proving himself to be a worthy player of this tier.
Great work in the middle with the defense here. Susp is ready, but Towson, that's a double spray down that I'm not sure they saw coming either. Peeping is going to end up going down to the second player. I think he walked right into the shot, unfortunately. I did like the idea of having the 3-man defense because they just in the previous round, Wildcard showed that they were pretty heavy on the A bomb side. So I think they were looking for GamerLegion to try and take mid control and maybe win that fight. Very, very defense that they're coming up with here for Wildcard, but it kind of backfires a little bit. And now they're taking no risk. How do you feel about this, Henry? 3 the B bomb side?
Yeah, well, it seems to be the right call. So looking good so far. 3 CTs against 4 Ts entering the B-bomb site actually could be enough, you know. They'll smoke towards long and short. Now they are licking their lips at the prospect of defending this B-bomb site. Do they dare commit? The Molotovs going over. They have 0 map control elsewhere. So it's up to Sonic. Friend, great opening kill. Can they get more, though? Friend certainly can, continuing to be an absolute nightmare for them on this B bomb site. And it's Towson, the player setting up the utility. He's got to creep over towards that B ramp. He's got 32 points of health, no utility. He got that double kill at the start of the round, bear in mind, but still such a difficult round for him now. Just a couple of bullets in his general direction. He's going down here. They've got the incendiary to deny the plant, HE to cause damage. He can no longer go back towards A. There simply isn't enough time. Hoping that a mistake is made. They give something up here, and they do, but like we said, this didn't have the HP to really work with, and the gamble stack paying off their actors.
Sort of, you're just surfing right on the edge between the Molotov and the smoke, and really great work for Friend to just find that tiny gap to stand in. They were not expecting it. 6-0. Last couple of rounds for Wildcard have been so close, but they find a way through. Now it's GamerLegion. Look at it, test this. There is no utility on the ramp. They throw it right on top, but they're going to be running through here. Sonic, he's just now aware, but it's a little bit too late. He doesn't get the gun out in time. JBA, great shots. They're looking for a third, and he should have had it as well.
Yeah.
Courtesy. He will finally go down. The timing there for GamerLegion, it could not have been better, but unfortunately, they still are just a little bit short here. A minute left on the clock, but PR in a 1 versus 2, and the bomb is not with him.
It's a winnable 1v2. Maybe not so much when he gives us a position like that, hoping to get a lucky kill with the spam. But they've got double HEs, incendiaries. They've smoked off the K position. They've got the bomb on their side. Oh, actually does get one of those spams connecting there, Anders. Does a boatload of damage, taking Friend down to 9 points of health. Certainly helps things out. Grenade chips away at him. Definitely capable of winning this one. PR, an absolute monster. Goes to the Deagle swap out, and actually it's going to work out for him. I think he's got this. Yeah, absolutely. Needed that. It looked uncomfortable. The timing was awkward, but they challenge him 1 player at a time, and he hits a shot. The rifles here. Bare bones utility. I don't see a kid in the mix either. So, yeah, if they somehow win this round, they're back to their winning ways. A lot of pressure will be alleviated, but this is going to be a very difficult round, and it's going to be the 5-7 and us continuing this world-class form he's been showing in the series so far. Rez does pull one back. That's Sonic pushing towards the cave area.
It's a very awkward start for it, no question about it. CTR for a minute there was rocking an 0-7, now an 0-8 scoreline. No. Never considered a Swedish James Bond myself, but you know, it's a brave new world that we're living in, and I guess anything is possible.
Oh, it's certainly true. It's still possible to give this round up. If you're Wildcard, they do manage to recover 1 extra rifle into the mix.
I mean,
so
I love this. Look at Peeping. The timing is almost there.
Oh, he does well to stay alive. Grenade, bit of chip damage, spam coming in. Oh, so close, yet so far.
He gets the information, right? He sees that 2 people are down there. So that's so much to work with on the CT side. That's why they're keeping this 3-man stack at the B-bomb site. They might as well. And actually, even Sonic is kind of close by. Or not Sonic, but the last player trying to get a little bit closer. I guess that's Friend walking in from CT spawn. Nice shot onto Rez, and the spray down is there. And that's 4 kills. He's just one shy of the ace here as Kersey is taking some slow steps towards the site.
16-4 right now. He got 19 kills in the first map, but they won 13-4. He is smurfing out there.
Well, be a gentleman and remind me, what did they say about him at the start of the game?
They said he was bad. ZTR said there's a fellow Swedishman on the other side, and he's bad. And he is
from the CTs. They almost rotated everyone out of the B bomb side. They have such a great read on what's happening. I don't know how they know, but they seem to know exactly what GamerLegion are doing at the moment. Nade on top, blows open the smoke, and it is a bit of a slaughter. The flick does miss, unfortunately, there, so the Tech-9 will take him down, but they are still in an awkward position. It might be a 3-on-3, but can they find a way to get through on this one? The bomb being planted finally. One of the better opportunities perhaps here for GamerLegion to pick up a round as they almost catch Rez in the opening. That flash maybe could have had him, but he'll take down Peeping instead. Sonic and JBA, if they can steal this back, the elbow is showing Rez doing fantastic work. Picked up a triple already, and I don't think Sonic is going to be able to find this one. Caught by Towson in an awkward position, and GamerLegion, it's a second round on the board finally. See us on our YouTube channel, so definitely go there. If you type !go in the chat, then you're going to get a link, and you can follow all of it over there.
There's going to be a lot of highlights this tournament, and this might be another from Sus, as he gets aggressive towards A main, finds Towson. That's an incredibly difficult shot as well, only the head showing. Converts it nicely, gets an opening pick, and they can reset the round at this point. So, yes, Sus is going to have a ton of highlights from this series. 19 kills in that first map, up to 18-6 right now. But can they close things out with a similar scoreline we saw in Inferno? They got 9-3 there. Currently 7-3, man advantage, but money is very tight. Famous for Peeping, Sonic with the MP9.
Yeah, both Sonic and CT are on 0 kills at the moment. So.
No, still?
Yes, 0 and 10. Maybe that could change.
Both in-game leaders.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a tough job. I don't really envy them. Friend, again, trying to find that same gap right near the Molotov. A little bit of a burst coming out with the AK. We've got 55 seconds on the clock, but they're a man down already, and it feels like it's fairly telegraphed at the moment here. PR caught by Peeping. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, using the smoke against them there. You assumed you've locked him out. There's no way he can do anything with it, but certainly he finds a way. Sus boosted up on towards the tree area. Should be a pretty much done deal. I don't know that we're anticipating this player up here. Sure, they get the double kill, but here comes Sus. As mentioned, he will get the double, and the bomb goes down. 30 seconds. Kersey, haven't really said his name a ton. He is, I guess, up there with 9-9, but nothing he can do here. We go 8-3. There's plenty of money for GamerLegion. That's a very convincing round from Sus once again.
The last of the half. We are seeing Kersey back on the AWP. Got some AKs out there into the middle, running right in. That's so scary. If he kept on running, he would have been into the incendiary and into the HE on top there. So I'm glad that he called that off on the T side. That wouldn't have been worth it. They are trying to re-engage a little bit here, and some of the SMGs on the other side actually doing significant damage. Towson, very nearly dead. CTR still on 0 kills in the last round of the half here. Things are spiraling truly out of control at the moment for GamerLegion. They need to grasp this last round. There's got to be a way. But look at this aggressive move from the CTs. Flashed in. That's from B-bomb side. That flash goes over the wall, and it very nearly launches them a double kill. That could have been it. And they're again in a 4-on-4 here.
Yeah, not the end of the round by any stretch, but Rez and Towson are the walking wounded right now. A minute remaining, and they're still recalibrating, working out what the next move's going to be. Rez is given the AWP once more, courtesy of Kersey, as it's the final round of this first half, looking for another 9-3 scoreline. Our Wildcard.
Where's Friend playing with that AWP? Is he at the corner, or is he actually boosted up with it? They've got Sonic on another AWP.
I assume he's on the tight corner. Oh, he is boosted with the orb. That is actually kind of cool, I suppose. You're just going for 1 kill and dropping off. That's very unexpected angle. You'd normally be clearing out the close rights where they're tucked in.
Yeah.
You don't anticipate to see the orb, but you get a bit of a shadow advantage as well. Look at that shadow. Gets the kill, drops off, gets the incendiary in. Still ready to fight for more as well. 25 seconds remaining. Nice HE available, but makes the wise and informed decision to fall back. PR keeps the round alive from that flank towards the donut. Can Friend close things out, Anders?
Good question. Sonic shows up, gets the first kill of the round for him, or the half at least.
10
it's
seconds.
It's going to be 10 seconds now. You're absolutely right. The bomb has been faked once. He didn't try to plant it, and now he won't have an opportunity to. That's a round. Should be gone here. Tries to get the spray down. 3 seconds left. He gets the headshot onto Sonic, and GamerLegion steal one last round.
It looked like it was done. Sonic denying the plan, but they did pistol once again for GamerLegion especially. They'll move it to the CT side here. They've gone for smoke and defuse kit for ZTR, yet to frag. Not a great feeling, but Kersey to open things up at the very least. They've got a good start here. Kersey should be in trouble, but it's actually finding a way. Double kill, 5 on 3. At this point, your objective is just try and get that bomb planted. Sasuke's going to try and sell a dream over towards B while his teammates are getting ready. You can see they've actually got a player in CT spawn. They have no idea.
Yeah, this is the ticket back into it at all if they can, but it's not going to be easy.
Take your time, JBA.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Taking down Rez. He can't find an immediate follow-up kill, but it's not bad at all. Sus going to take down Kersey. You're right, Henry. They've turned it around. The bomb is going to be planted now. And there is a kit on CTR, who, again, I will remind you, has 0 kills. So definitely not a honeymoon at all for him at the moment. Looking for a swift divorce. Sus trying to hang around here. He has been the absolute titan of this team. 23 kills so far. They will take him down. Might have cursed him a little bit, JB, the next to fall. And Sonic, who's been struggling a little bit, looking to see if he can find 3. That's not going to be doable. Instead, CTR to pick up the first kill.
I like his response, though. He's enjoying himself still. Continues good form. Slowing down, has to be said. 23 and 10, great scoreline, and PR taking matters into his own hands here, but Red detected JBA. Could feel the disturbance in the Forster acts.
Yeah, a missed shot. That must have been right under his boots. And they also got the kill through the smoke on the other side. Some really crazy kills happening.
Okay, but we have seen a lot of 5-on-3s fall apart in this series.
That's true. Mostly for GamerLegion.
Yeah, mostly for GamerLegion, that's true, but we'll see if they can offer up equal punishment. Kersey with AWP, he's probably got this shot on Sus, but if he wants to risk challenging the cave position, a minute remaining, and there it is, Rez pushing A main. We'll find JBA. Flashbang makes things uncomfortable. The AWP trying to tuck itself in. He's got a teammate next to him as well. If he goes down with nothing, that could be a problem. The M4's going to swing. It's the MP9. Sus does well to get 1, but it's a 2-on-2 all of a sudden. Make it 1. They know exactly where Kersey is, and they challenge him.
That's the bomb. Yeah, he's quick to pick up the rifle instead. It's right there in front of him. Some spam's coming through, but Sonic's already very low on health. The grenade around the corner. He's lucky to be alive. He can't really push into the incendiary either, and he goes down. Kersey ends up picking up a beautiful round here. Really great work on him. I'm not sure how many kills it was at the end, but he absolutely landed a couple there, maybe 3.
9-8, GamerLegion bouncing back here. It's the second map their pick. They were 8-4 down in that first half, and showing a bit of strength here.
Okay. Oh, the timing is ridiculous here. Rez, how has he got away with it? It must have been the flashbangs from PR thrown over the top there. I don't think they were able to fight back, really. It looked like he was in an awkward position, caught in the open, but somehow he still picked up a double kill. 5-3 here as Wildcard are not having a lot of success in their second half at the moment. Their T-side has been a little bit muted, and GamerLegion, they just keep running it back. The whole team, again, CTR, like we said, only 2 kills on the board, but who cares? Everybody else right now is playing lights out on the GamerLegion side.
It certainly are. Lovely sequence there from Rez. Great flashbangs you mentioned. That's PR, like in CT Spawn, throwing them over.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that set up too often. It's very interesting, though. And when you've got an aimer like Rez on the other side of it, he's up to 19 kills right now. Oh, that smoke. It's fine, but you can see Towson has got an opportunity to make something of this one. 5 versus 3, and looks like it should be a done deal. Towson can't find the gap, can't thread the needle just yet. The bomb's down. A chance, I suppose, in this 5-on-3. Does have no utility, though. They do have Sonic. A chance of the double kill. If he gets that, the round's back on, but oh my god, what just happened?
I don't know. They all died at the same time. Sus has picked up 2 headshots. And now Friend here looking to take down Kersey. He's going to pull out the USP to get the 1. And yeah, he should have an opportunity here.
There it is.
Kersey crouches on in. He's got the kid in his back pocket and plenty of time on the clock to get that 1. What a clutch from the young player.
Oh, last chance saloon, it feels like, for Wildcard. Haven't posted a single round yet on the T-side campaign. Molotov to deny the jump up towards heaven. Good damage at the start. Towson down to 50, Rez to 74. Spray comes in from DTR. He had a rough first half, but this second is looking a lot more promising for him. Double kill, and a very important round there. Sure, he's only got 4 kills in total, Anders, but that's huge impact on one of the most important rounds of the game.
Yeah, and it almost felt like Sus was trying to force the issue there, saying, I've
he
got to
wants
find
more.
a way. Yeah, he's going to keep on going, looking for another 1. He's assisted on that. Rez will pick it up, but JBA alone against the rest of the squad, and they actually don't find a kill at all here. At the moment, so they're not impossible. The incendiary here, grenades, CTR, almost not ready for it. Friend is taking up this position, but he's still alive. Missed opportunity. Friend will make it good on the second, though. CTR goes down, and So far, so good for Wildcard.
Certainly. Towson gets the dink on Sonic, but unable to convert the frag. Looks like they'll find their first round of the T-side campaign, Anders, but it looks like it's also too late, I'm afraid. As now Rez, Kersey, a chance to finish this one off with the cleanest of sheets here on the CT campaign. Oh no, Wildcard, it was looking promising. They'll have a 5-on-3 fumbled. Friend gives his position up. Peeping will join him as well. They've got a lot of work to do and not much time to do it. Friend 2 versus 1. The bomb's on his back. He can hightail it towards the A-bomb side.
Oh no.
Got a minute remaining, and he is spotted. Needs to be careful here. He's going to go for the frag and bring it down to a 1 versus 1. He's got Rez pinned in the corner. Should be able to get this kill. There it is.
Okay, that's a bit of a turnaround. I thought he was going to get shot in the back jumping through. Rez just looked like he always heard him running, so should have been a little bit of an easier kill, perhaps. PR. He was in the middle to catch him, but Friend has actually made a really smart move here, going back into the B-bomb site. There's plenty of time still, 30 seconds. So he's going to try and check out all the most common positions before he really goes for the bomb plant. In theory, he can even run through the A-bomb site here if he really wanted to, but it is getting more and more risky now that the clock is running a bit lower. We're down to 17 seconds, and finally, he's going to go for the plant. I think that Molotov...
Oh, he thinks it's a CT spawn.
Yeah, he probably does.
But it's not, I'm afraid.
Realizing no more nades either on the PR side, so... He needs a missed shot here coming in from Friend. Like, he needs an opportunity to get a little bit closer with that AK that's now been picked up. And Friend is here. He's got some opportunity. Only one flashbang in his back pocket as well, so it's not going to be down to the grenades here. It will be down to that AWP shot. A tap on the bomb just to try and force him out. He's just crouched there in the open, and PR able to bring him down. A big clutch and a big turnaround, and GamerLegion will push us on to a third map on Dust 2. Actually, it's just going to land on the low ground. Not for the Xbox, not that fancy smoke that lands on the doorway. So, yeah, you can see right over that. And as a result, Friend is going to go down. That smoke could have been so much better.
That is almost baffling. You should not be missing that smoke at this level. It's going to cost him the round here. He gave it that first kill, no problem. PR is dead, that's for sure. But we'll see whether there's anything left to be said here. Can they get the bomb plant? Doesn't look to be the case. Bomb goes down, and Peeping is dropped. GamerLegion with a stunning pistol round there, and it's available on the T side of Dust 2.
Yeah, there we go. You're at the mercy of how the map places you.
A lot of damage taken for Suspect, trying to negate the flames if possible. Gets a lot more than he bargained for. Kersey, huge step up here. It's the MP9s continue to add pressure. Oh, it's a little bit messy from Sonic, but gets the job done. 3 versus 2. They have long control, I suppose. Going to be smoking towards that crossover.
Bombs and T spawn, so they actually have picked it up now. I think Friend is hoping for some scout action in the middle. He's been found out here. It's a good shot onto Rez, but he is exposed. He's got to be careful. Back into the 2v2, though. Somehow, Wild kind of managed to stabilize the situation. Still got a minute on the clock, so kind of a weird round. I feel like it should have been lost already out on long, but somehow they've turned it around. Towson's now going down, and the question is, could CTR bring it back? A good burst as he takes down Friend and Sonic both. And GamerLegion just barely survived the Molotov quite a bit, which is a bit of silly. But the reason he can stand there is because... Oh, okay, there we go. Headshot in the middle. It's because the T's throw this smoke early on to try and stop the incendiary from the CT side. And weirdly, not all teams are doing that. Like, there's a weird gap where, like, a lot of teams have started to pick it up so they can be aggressive on the T side, and some teams just don't. Nice headshot from CTR. This is starting to look a little bit interesting. Another one coming through, but this time from PR as he sprays down with a wall bang, Peeping. And this early force here for Wildcard, or at least some of the investment here, not really working out for them. They got the kill in the middle on the Kersey, which was pretty funny. But after that, it's been GamerLegion clawing their way back into the round here. Catwalk's been given up, but I don't think that really matters. PR probably quite happy to be back here. He's got some backup with him. AK there to defend. So, yeah, they are locking it down at the moment. Friend and JBA, I don't think they're going to be able to fight their way out of this position. Deagle right at the edge, and PR, he is looking for it. One missed Deagle shot. It's not going to miss at all. My God.
Up shot. Round is somewhat alive. But bear in mind, these players don't have a ton to work with here. It's Friend with no Kevlar on the scout. He's had some good shots of it so far. Mid to B smoke, but he rushes it. And actually ends up smoking nothing.
A bit of a shame, isn't it? Would have liked to have seen him Maybe distract, maybe pull somebody away. Although that's happening anyway. Yeah, that was the smoke. There's also a good CT spawn here. Actually does get the leg shot from the scouts, and JBA will find another headshot. We're down to 18 seconds, and he's all the way out. He has to make the jump across to try and run for that bomb with just 12 seconds left. He's going to go and pick it up, and now he's to cross back over the other way, and they are ready and waiting. So honestly, that's a more expensive round than I was expecting there. So in that light, not a bad job necessarily for Wildcard. But all straight through on the execute, right? No more tricks, no more nothing, no waiting around really. It was pretty straightforward. So we'll see if that's going to be a theme of how they like to play things here on the T side. Good spray down, PR and CTR.
That's the problem with that corner smoke. You can, like the new way top teams are throwing it right now, it lands in the middle of that corner area, so they can't play behind it. When you smoke the corner like that, sure, it takes away the initial angle, but they can work around that smoke and actually find an advantageous angle. So you're seeing top teams smoke in the middle of that area right now, and it kind of blocks vision from both sides, and they'd have to flash through to even challenge that.
Tough way to make a comeback into this round now. 5v3. You've got the time for it, and then using that time to kind of push Friend around the map. I mean, this is one way definitely to use the AWP. It's just as a tool for entries on a map like Dust 2, but you do need somebody to make a mistake on the GamerLegion side, and for the minute, that's not happening. 55 seconds now. The bomb is still back outside of long, and look at they're testing the whole map and finding no CTs. And I do kind of like this from GamerLegion. They're just saying, why give them any fights? Why give them the opportunity to get back into the game here?
Sonic waiting for any inquisitive CTs pushing towards upper. Two players towards short with the bomb. 5 on 3. This was a difficult buy from GamerLegion, but they've made it work. Smoke's going in once again. Only one of them, though. Doesn't do a whole much for them, but it does deny that kind of boost box position, I suppose. They are actually completely smoked off on the A side. They try and pop it open, and it works out, at least for a kill here.
How did they get that one? We're down to 14 seconds, though. Trying to see if they get onto the site for the bomb plant. Friend will take down Kersey, and we're down to 8 seconds, but the bomb is going to be planted just before the Molotov consumes JBA. Another kill rings through. It's Friend on a bit of a tear for this one. Good stuff. A double already, looking for a third as he takes down Rez. A great connection. Towson now with a 1 versus 2 to try and bring this one back. They had it in control, but Friend has taken it away. 4 kills and a huge round from Wildcard. They should not have been winning.
They've got some nice long control there. It took them 4 flashes, but they've managed to assert their dominance. It's going to be ZTR completely destroyed by that initial flash. The CT's trying to push up towards middle. Sonic will find him. And now they have the long control, a man advantage. Should be a bit of a walk in the park here. The A bomb site currently vacant. They're scrambling to regain control. Incendiary towards the ramp itself. Friend has had a barn burner of performance here on Dust 2. Some great shots. I'll continue that good form though. PR will find him through the smoke, gets himself a double kill in fact. And the man advantage is snatched away, looking for their 5th round. 1 minute remaining. JBA spotted. Can't plant the bomb just yet.
Flank coming in from long as well. They are aware that it could be happening, but if they lose that long fight, it is all over for this A attack here. Bomb is planted finally. JBA goes down. Sus looking for something more here, and Sonic, he only gets the 1 headshot. He couldn't really do it, unfortunately. Needed a quick double kill. And even then, he would have been rushed down from long rather quickly. So good retake. GamerLegion up to 5. Still a fairly expensive round. They're going to be able to pick up some of these AKs here, but for Wildcard, right, they're going to want to keep on the pressure as much as they can. Well, he just is that kind of a player.
Yeah, he's only, what, 17 years old?
Yeah.
Fantastic talent. Going to have a fantastic career in CS in the future. Rez has had a storied career as he continues his strong form here. Double kill to open things up. 5 on 3, no problem with that AK-47. Goes down to 17 points of health, but his job is done. Towards middle we go. Options very limited here. They do have time on the clock and plenty of util to work with.
3v5. I mean, you said you'd like to see GamerLegion win the half. That's looking very doable at the moment, although they go right into that already held angle from JBA, so maybe that is a bit of a shame. Still the double setup here at the B bomb side, but again, the flank is coming out from long. PR looking to see if he can rescue the day once more time. It's going to be, the kill on JBA in the middle, and now there's a bit of panic. Just Sus and Sonic, 2 versus 4. GamerLegion in spite of losing the mid control, actually holding on to the bomb sites very well at the moment here. Almost a running shot from Rez. He does get caught, but it won't make a difference. Towson with the last kill and a 7-5 scoreline towards the end of it. It's not bad for GamerLegion.
Wow. Well, there it is for the double draws, but it looks like they are giving up on the idea of B entirely. There is a long push coming through, and it's one that's shut down. PR is looking very strong right now, 17-8. Gets that initial kill, upgrades to a USP. And what's the final play here from GamerLegion? Can smoke mid to B. Susk will find one in return. The Julies can't convert. And they've got a lot of manpower here towards that B side of the map. The USP shot's not quite connecting. PR certainly is. As Towson confirms and gets that final kill. 2 players survive.
Very interesting to see if Saw still have some punch in them.
Well then, here we go. ZTR opening things up, finds friend.
Yeah, good on CTR to bring it back. A bit of a personal recovery. He was having a dreadful time on Ancient. But they won, so nobody cares. But yeah, he's up to 8 kills now. And if they lose this round, the Wildcard, the money is pretty much gone. They're going to be in a position where Friend won't have the AWP for a while.
What a
my
shot.
God, the timing is so ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh, it's unfortunate not to get a kill in return. JBA takes Rez down to 16 points of foul. 5 on 3, though. This will ruin them if this one goes down with 0 players surviving. Minute on the clock. 2 players still towards A. It's going to be Susp and Peeping ready and waiting, but they've got no utility, Anders. M4's in hand. If they have the AWP, maybe there's a chance, but we'll see what the final play is from GamerLegion. Huge advantage here. JBA alone. He's got to patrol middle and the B bomb site. He can feel that pressure coming in. Smoke down towards CT spawn. Rez ready to backstep here. This is a lovely luck. And they heard the rotations and no luck required. They just called for the bomb to actually make its way up towards short. I thought they were going to continue and he'll drop down, but it works out perfectly.
Yeah, it's worked so well that they actually probably changed the strat around it.
Yeah.
Sus was like, oh my God, like, why am I getting shot from the A bomb side? And I don't even know if they will be allowed to save, but they should already be maneuvering towards that. So, Peeping and JBA, not much of an opportunity here. Towson on the hunt already, and Peeping in this awkward position. And I'm sure the rest of GamerLegion are going to be coming for him. Why would you allow him to get the M4 here? They don't have any money at all, so whatever it takes to sacrifice it and get rid of this last player. Good little spray down here. He's down to 12 bullets, and yeah, they're just going to hunt him down. Good work from Towson here towards the end of it. Double kill for him, and 11-5. Okay. Sorry for Peeping. He's getting caught in the crossfire. It's nothing to do with him, really.
Rez continuing to obliterate any target in front of him. Every shot so crisp, so precise. And it looks like we might be done here on Dust 2. This is the force by Anders. MP9s and Scouts already lost a player. No damage inflicted on the T side. B bomb side is wide open.
Yes, it is. I mean, it's hard to really judge them too hardly, right? They're trying to figure out a way to have somewhat of an impact in the middle here, but they have given up the B defense for it. Rez with a round. The kill in the middle at the beginning, and the spray down here, catching both the players who are playing outside of the B bomb site. Bomb hunt to follow, and you don't even have to be a Counter-Strike expert to see that this round is not winnable for Wildcard.
It's true. It's very true indeed. That was the force buy. One that has not worked out. It's going to be ZTR finding JBA. No real problems there. 5 players to survive here. Is it worth the hunt for Susp? Time will tell.
Just really quick math tells me that Wildcard have won 5 out of the last 21 rounds with this one being lost.
Well,
so
the hunt is definitely on now.
Yeah, why not? Go for it.
And yeah, you're right. They had a great opening map. Inferno was very promising.
Yeah.
But the wheels have fallen off on Ancient, giving up 9 rounds in a row, and then a boatload here on Dust 2 as well.
Even in spite of the fact that there is a CT in T-spawn at the moment. Triple setup here, hoping to catch somebody. But again, there's so many grenades on GamerLegion right now. They can just wait. They can throw the smoke again. They can see if they can bait Wildcard into any kind of a peek here, which they almost have. Kersey is certainly ready. And the flank from long is coming in. They are slowly getting wrapped up on, but good opportunity right now, I would say.
An opportunity for sure. Can GamerLegion crack things open once again? It's looking very good so far. Friend and Peeping, though, answering back. The flank is strong as well. ZTR on a swivel. Can't get it done, and it will be the first round in some time for Wildcard. 12-6, as we always say, and there's that. Elusive round number 13.
On GamerLegion, even losing this last round and then buying up into this one, even after that, they still have so much cash on that T side. It'll be a while before Wildcard can really relax here. The timing is dreadful. You hate to see that. JBA, he is going to regret that for a while. Sonic, though, and Friend will take down Rez. Bit of a combination kill there. The bomb is being freighted in now as the third man in line into the bomb site. So there'll be a minute here before they actually get the bomb planted. But once they do, Wildcard are in a lot of trouble. They're still out on long Wildcard. They're not even sure that this is a committed B attack. Now they will finally know. And obviously, they will have to go for the retake.
Obviously.
He's so far away, Sus. Look at him. He's now walking through the long doors over there.
Yeah, he's got to get a move on.
Yeah.
Molotov towards the window. You're going to have to go for the doors now, boys.
Oh. And another Molotov even. Yeah, they're being funneled through smoke to try and set it up, but this is an awful position to be in. Time is running out here. Everyone waiting for the GamerLegion side, and yeah, just a spray down, and not even a battle, is it? PR to take down Friend and Sus now in a 1 versus 4, trying to get through the smoke. He was late to the party, and he was never invited to begin with either. Taken down, GamerLegion with a victory, 2-1 in the series.
What a game. What a bounce back there from GamerLegion. Bear in mind, they've got a new roster as well.